Welcome back to the channel. This is not our normal video that we do as far as riding stuff, but we did go on a shark fishing trip out of Galveston. So watch the part of us catching the sharks and bringing them in. But after that, if y'all want to know how we prepared them and how we cooked them, then stay tuned for that so you can see how we do it. Shark fishing right outside of Galveston. Gonna get up on that shrimp boat here. Dolphin. Where? There were dolphins just coming up right here. They were just. There he is. Oh, it's a little baby. It's a little baby.
No, I do not.
You don't want to go swimming?
No, I feel like I got this.
Go to the front boat. Don't let it get under the monkey bar.
I got this thing between up in my legs.
Going back, going back. It's worse for the guys.
Trying to get a picture of you
I
without
bet.
David, but I know if he lets go, you're.
Seems like a good one too. Keep your rod tip down.
Oh, he's catching a
If
shark.
he goes under the boat, there you
See?
I see him.
It's a baby.
go. That ain't no baby.
That's a junior.
Oh my God.
Alright, so walk that way a little bit. Just keep walking that way. I'm gonna pull your rod this way. Just like that. A little bit. Drill a couple times? There you go. Say the leader was on there. When I put this down there, you'll try to pull the end of the rope.
Okay, okay.
Go up to where the leader is. Got it, you're doing good. Got it. This ain't a good grab.
You want that strap on now?
Yeah, I do. I need that strap on.
I can try. I can try back up. I can try.
We got him backwards, didn't we?
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's alive and loose.
Wow. Greg,
He's still going to it. I'm trying to get away from it.
hold on.
We are not the same.
We're not the same. Sit down. Yeah,
Yeah, sit down.
sit down. I promise you, keep going. Keep going. You got this. Keep going.
Don't let go.
You just reeled him in. Don't let go.
Angry scream.
There
Angry.
you go.
Hurry up.
Got it. Now you
Okay.
gotta send those over to Mike.
Okay. I'm ready. I'm done.
Get it.
She's
I'm
done.
done.
Grab it.
Yeah.
Don't you guys want... You guys ready to take line? Please take line. Yeah. Pull up and he's taking a lot of line. I had to hold that line. Be real. Pull up and reel. Pull up. That's good. I think that's good. No, you can
Dang, you got a big one, Brent.
Make it look easy.
Yeah.
Oh, golly.
Is it a big one?
I
You
think
see it
it's
yet?
a big one. I don't know.
We're all going to tip this boat over on us. We're all on this one side. The boat will flip.
Lift up and give it a couple cranks. Yeah, don't. It's much easier instead of trying to crank to lift up and then when you reel down. That way you're not fighting the not fighting with the reel. You're fighting with the rod. Tip down. He's going under. Tip down. You can put it in the water. If you need to. Yeah, don't worry.
Southern Gate, Gordon K, this is new ability calling 16. Gordon K, Captain, go channel 09.
Oh, big one.
Good eye.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Drag.
Where's the lasso? We got another one? Golly, I don't know where to go. Dang, Brent, that's a big one.
No, you good. I'm just shooting a couple videos. Override.
Go up to 6A.
Go up that way with the feet, right? Hold it down, hold it down.
Come on, Brent. Get your
Sissy, you got a fish on?
Yep.
Does it feel big?
Nah.
Oh, look at him!
Oh, that's Brent's.
Oh, that's Brent's is right there. That's Sissy's. Sissy's?
Took off. Sissy's is way up there.
I thought I just seen Sissy's. Oh, that's Brent's. Oh.
Alright, keep your right out that way. Keep going that other shark.
Lock down this side, please.
Hang on, keep
I'll wait to the back.
Well, it's too hard for y'all to have two at a time.
Get out of the water.
Back over here. Hey, did you? Oh, he's hung.
Hey, you want me to just hold him in there? I need the rope to get that one in.
Okay, look at him. That little whippersnapper. He didn't want to come out.
Yep. So if he comes back towards you, just hold that line as tight as you can and keep that rod straight.
Like a plan.
Like a snake at the end of the
You're off the back here. Try to lift it.
Okay, got him.
Bruce got him.
God dang, Jesus.
Nope. He broke off and jumped out of the water. Broke off.
Dana has
He's got a fish on.
Fish on.
There he is. Got him.
As far as you want.
So we had the sharks cut up two different ways. Today we only have the steaks. We had steaks and fillets, but I'm gonna show you with the steaks here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this skin off, and I actually cut out this dark part of the meat as well, and then we'll cut this out and make these into like more like a strip. So we'll just kind of start cutting that skin off of it. Kill that stuff. And then what I did before is just cut those right in half, so it makes like almost kind of like a chicken strip in a sense. So I got all of the steaks cut up more or less into like kind of small fillets or like chicken finger styles. So what I'm gonna do now is, this is just a seasoning we've used in the past. We stopped by Woody's Smokehouse on the way home and bought savory salmon and Jamaican Island jerk seasoning. So I'm just gonna put a light dusting on both of them. I'm not really gonna coat them, but we'll get all 4 sides.
Okay, he's just putting a very light coating on.
Very light coating. I don't wanna like go crazy on this, because one of the tricks you'll see when we get done is how I finish these out, and we'll get some more flavor out of that way. So we kind of got that. We'll kind of pat it in, make sure it's all going to stick good. I didn't put anything on it to make it stick. I'm just using the juices of the meat itself. So we'll flip it all over. That way we can season the other side, get some flavor all around. Got these in just pans on drying racks so that I don't have to worry about it sitting down in the juices, rubbing some of that rub off. I'll actually cook them on these drying racks as well. Makes it easier for us to handle on the cooker. So we got all 4 sides seasoned up. I put both seasoning on there, like I said, a light dusting. So what I'm gonna do is actually let this set for a minute. I'm kind of a barbecue cooker at heart, so what I do with my beef and my pork and all that's kind of let that rub soak in, let the meat kind of sweat out. I don't know if Shark does that, but that's the way I've done it before. Seems to work good, so we're gonna let that sit here probably on the rack about another 10 or 15 minutes, and then we're gonna go put it on the cooker. So we've got everything seasoned. We let it set for a minute. So I've got the Pit Boss pellet grill rolling. We've got it 250 degrees. We have multiple smokers. I like cooking on the Pit Boss or the pellet grill just because it's quick and easy. You can set the tent, walk away. We're not really trying to get a lot of smoke in this, but one thing we have noticed when we've cooked these in the past, something about the way the smoker is, it like takes a lot of that fishy smell or that fishy flavor out of it. A lot of people cook them on the grill and they pan sear them. We're gonna smoke them, but we're not gonna smoke them the whole way, so make sure you keep watching to see how we finish these out.
You acted like he was done.
Well, I was done talking. We're gonna set these up there, set both racks in here at one time. We're gonna let them cook, not really any certain time. I'm gonna actually temp these and probe these, so somewhere around 115 to 125 degrees, we're gonna pull them back off and finish them out the way we've got planned. All right, so on the smoker, we've got them all up to temp, like I said, anywhere between 115 to 125 degrees. Not really any particular temp, but what we're gonna do now is I wanted to kind of not overcook them. You don't wanna overcook the shark, it'll kind of get tough and rubbery. So what I'm gonna do now is actually pull these off. We're gonna go in there and let them set for just a minute, and then I'm gonna finish them out inside. So we've got them off the smoker now. What we're gonna do is cook them in here, kind of blacken them, but I didn't want to go the full blacken. We did smoking it first. We're gonna black them to finish them up. All I've got in here is just a regular butter and just a touch of garlic. So we'll just put these dudes in here and we'll cook them all off that way. So we're pulling the last couple off here. What I said before is, like I said, you can kind of go to temp, but a lot of it's going to be based off of tenderness. Temp's just kind of a reference. You'll feel it as you cook it if you use a probe. So you'll see when it starts to try to fall apart and get tender. These are the last few. Like I said, we're running up around 150 to 160 degrees. That way they got a good tender. Floating around in that butter to get them juicy. I think they're going to be delicious.